Dragonar Academy is a Japanese light novel series written by Shiki Mizuchi, illustrated by Kohada Shimasaba, and published by Media Factory under the MF Bunko J imprint. The first volume was released on June 25, 2010, with a total of 16 volumes available in Japan as of June 25, 2014. A manga adaptation by Randall began serialization in Monthly Comic Alive in its June 2011 issue, with 4 volumes currently available as of April 2013. It was one of 5 MF Bunko J light novel anime adaptations announced at Media Factory's Summer School Festival event on July 28, 2013. It has been licensed by Funimation. Plot: in a land of dragons, where citizens called breeders tame their dragon pals. Races of dragons are born from breeders who are given a Seikokyu, a dragon star-shaped brand. Learning to ride and tame dragons comes easy to most students at Ansarivan Dragonar Academia except for Ash Blake, a first-year student who is known by his classmates as the problem child. His dragon has never appeared. Despite his unfashionably large star-shaped brand that marks him as a future dragon master, he has nothing to show for it. Until now, that is. One fateful day, while challenging a princess, Silvia Lautreamont, to a dragon race, Ash's dragon awakes in full glory, but appears different than any dragon ever seen before, in the form of a beautiful girl. Naming her Iko. What's more, Ash soon discovers that this new dragon has attitude to spare, as she promptly informs him that she is the master, and he, the servant. Ash's problems with dragon riding have only just begun. Main characters: Ash Blake, voiced by Kaji Takahashi, a 16-year-old student at the academy. Ash is known as a problem child due to the fact that his dragon pal hasn't awakened and his tendency to react violently to any perceived insult to his dragon. As a child he had no interest in becoming a breeder, but during his chance meeting with Silvia during the orphan rite he assisted her in finding the mother dragon who found him worthy to become a breeder, but Silvia was not chosen. Ash insisted on giving Silvia his pal despite the mother dragon's wishes and the risks which resulted in him losing his entire left arm. Aware of his ability to ride any dragon, the mother dragon, not wishing to waste such talent, gave Iko to him, thus replacing his lost arm. It is revealed that his newly replaced arm itself is his star brand. Despite his poor reputation, his power is very unique, making him the only human able to properly ride other people's dragons. Having to save the town from the necromancia incident, Ash is deified as the arch-bearing Silver Knight, which corresponds to a noble rank. He is later officially knighted by Paladin Oswald, gaining the title of Dragonar, and becomes popular with the girls of the academy. Na'vi also calls him the Knight of Avalon due to being Iko's master. Iko, voiced by Mary Wise, Ash's dragon pal who takes form as a girl. She treats Ash as her servant, calling him her dog, much to the latter's annoyance. In reality, Iko is fully aware that Ash is her master and that she is the pet, but she doesn't want to admit it because of her pride and believes that if she does that she will be nothing but a tamed pet, and will then only be loved as one, which is not the kind of love she wants Ash to give to her. While fighting a necromancia dragon, under Na'vi's guidance, she creates an arch-armor for Ash using parts from the blueprints of other dragons' arch-armors. Since this armor is a mimic of other dragons' arch-armors, it's not as powerful as an original arch-armor, but was still powerful enough to defeat the necromancer. She is the exception to the rule that all dragons do not have a gender, since she is obviously female. She enjoys eating crepes and especially anything mixed with Anzil, the dragon version of alcohol, which is strictly prohibited to be given to dragons since it makes them drunken and unruly. She has feelings for Ash. She is later revealed to be the Avalon's Holy Dragon's Emperor family's imperial princess, and her full name is Iko Aurora Christopen Dragon Lena Anna Yersu Elia Roransu Liliane Muriel Octavia Robertine de la Rosa Risuparansu van de Compostela Avalon. According to the mother dragon, Iko is both human and dragon. This was done in order for her to breed with Ash and save the dragon race from extinction. Silvia Lautreamont, voiced by Irene Sakura, 4th princess of the Lautreamont Knight family and a Dragonar. Her pal is a white maestro dragon named Lancelot. It is revealed that she wasn't supposed to become a Dragonar, but Ash yielded Lancelot to her while the two met during the quest to seek Mother Dragon at the Orphan Rite when they were kids, while receiving Eco instead, although both don't remember each other and the particular incident. Silvia is completely terrified of her older sister Veronica, but later overcomes it when she recognizes her skills. Despite being the fourth child of the king, her siblings are either not interested in politics, or have gone missing, which made her often recognized as the heir of the throne. During their second visit to Albion Forest as part of their examination and to search for the Mother Dragon, Silvia and Ash regain their lost memories. Finally realizing that Ash was the reason she was able to receive Lancelot and after all he has done for her, she declares her love to him and kisses him, causing her to quarrel with Eco. In later volumes, Silvia also becomes an Arch-Dragonar. Antharivan Dragon Riding Academy, Rebecca Randall, voiced by Marina Inu, third year and the student council president. Her dragon pal is a maestra named Karshu Lane. She is a powerful Arch-Dragonar armor user capable of summoning an unstoppable spear named Gay Bulg. She likes teasing Ash to make the other girls who like him jealous, however, she could possibly hold feelings for Ash as well. She later graduates from the academy, leaving Ash the position of student council president. Raymond Kirkland, voiced by Tomoki Mino, Ash's friend and a self-proclaimed ladies' man. His pal is an earth dragon named Brigid. He, Ash and Maximilian have known each other for a long time and were once roommates in their earlier school years. He is one of the very few students outside the student council to know about Ash's identity as the famous Silver Knight who had saved the town from a necromancer dragon. Jessica Valentine, voiced by Kana Hanazawa, Rebecca's childhood friend who sees her as her rival. Although she acts like she's from nobility, the truth is that the Valentine family has been servants of the Randall family for generations, and Rebecca threatens to expose her whenever she causes trouble. She was the president of the Silver Knight fan club, and when she finds out that the Silver Knight is Ash, she wishes to bear his children. To cover it up, Rebecca has her resign as the Silver Knight fan club president and join the student council. She has a crush on Ash. Her pal is a Hydra named Rhiannon. Luca Saarinen, voiced by Ashoka Oegame, the student council secretary. An Eggbolt, an elf of the forest, she is the youngest person to ever become a Dragonar. Her pal is a maestro dragon named Gorn. After an accident where she fell off Gorn, she starts to develop a fear in dragon riding, while Gorn refuses to let her ride and worry, but she later overcomes her fear with Ash's help. She then becomes attached to him and more open to others. As an Eggboldian Dragonar, she practices the Dragon Dance, a battle style that eventually won the battle against the Necromancer at the Willingham Mausoleum. Maximilian Russell, voiced by Genki Muro, the self-composed student council secretary. His pal is a wyvern named Aranlot. He is known to be a clean freak and does not tolerate any kind of untidiness. He, Ash and Raymond have known each other for a long time and were once roommates in their earlier school years. Oscar Brailsford, student council vice president, often being absent from school lecture and activities. According to Rebecca, his skills as a Dragonar are very exceptional despite his absenteeism. Linda Blake, Ash's younger sister. Like her older brother Ash, she is able to ride any dragon. Her pal is the reincarnation of the Mother Dragon. Lautreamont Knight Country, Lautreamont Royal Family, Oswald Lautreamont, voiced by Takaya Hashi, the head of the Lautreamont family and the current ruler of the country, called the Paladin. He is a widower and a very cheerful man, who loves to dote on his children but is often scolded by Silvia, which he enjoys. Because of this he is hinted to be a masochist, as even his later wife Elizabeth also treated him similarly. He later meets Ash personally and grants Ash knighthood but warns him not to pursue a relationship with Silvia. Veronica Lautreamont, voiced by Aya Endo, first princess of the Lautreamont family and the eldest of the four sisters. Nicknamed the Iron-Blood Valkyrie, she always wears her armor, except while bathing or sleeping. Silvia is terrified of her after the harsh training she submitted her when she was little. Although she doesn't have a dragon, she decided to train her body and hone her swordsmanship to compensate that. Despite her harsh treatment towards Silvia, she loves her sister dearly and even went so far as to have pictures of Silvia and even a Silvia doll in her room according to Julius. She apparently does not respect her father and wishes for Silvia to be the next paladin, the country's ruler, telling her to try to make me kneel before you. Julius Lautreamont, voiced by Takehito Koyasu, the only son of the Lautreamont family. He was supposed to be executed for the charge of slaughtering his own dragon, but was secretly spared and exiled by Oswald instead. The reason he killed his dragon was because he realized that his dragon, Mordred, was the reincarnation of an evil dragon and so he tried to kill it. Unfortunately, this caused Mordred's spirit to possess him, thus creating the persona of Milgaus. He was later freed when Mordred chose to possess Eiko instead. Cassandra Lautreamont, second daughter of the Lautreamont family. She has gone missing. Mirabelle Lautreamont, third daughter of the Lautreamont family. She has taken the position as Ansarivan Dragon Riding Academy's principal after the previous principal retired. She is a cold but calm demeanor and is usually seen drinking tea even in the middle of a ceremony or a conversation. According to Silvia, she is a scholar who is studying and doing research abroad. She becomes Ansarivan's principal on Veronica's orders to watch over Eiko, but she admits that she came for another reason and that she does not care for Veronica's orders. According to Ash, she does not seem to respect Veronica at all, as she went so far as to call her eldest sister a muscle freak. Citizens, Angela Cornell, voiced by Harui Terada, a doctor expert in the field of studying dragons. She kidnapped Eiko and tried to vivisect her, though the writers used to work dissect, probably not know the word, but she was stopped in time by Ash. After that she becomes the new homeroom teacher of Ash's and friends class, much to the surprise of Ash and Silvia, and the delight of all the other male students. She and Julius have known each other in the past and she is hinted to have feelings for him. Because of this, she is the first person to realize Milgaus' true identity. Cosette Jelly, voiced by Yoshiko Ikita, Silvia's personal maid. She is very cunning and a master of disguise and often likes teasing Silvia and Ash. She is one of the few people who does not fear Veronica, who has asked her to leave Silvia and serve her instead, but Cosette refuses as she is loyal to Silvia. Primrose Shelley, Cosette's older sister and Veronica's personal maid. Unlike her sister, she's rather clumsy and carefree and has a large bust. Evdoka Kiltskaya, voiced by Ya Kobayashi, a former terrorist of the Tantalos tribe who now works for Veronica as her undercover agent. She decided to help her as a way of finding her long-lost sister Shamara. Glenn Maguire, voiced by Kazuma Hori, a knight at Veronica's service. He was the best friend of Julius Lautreamont, until his execution, which caused him to become a serious and nearly emotionless person. He is also an arch-Dragonar armor user. Aletta Blank, voiced by Yuka Izaka, royal postman who rides a wyvern. Zephyros Empire, Klaus Wiederhausen, voiced by Eiji Miyashita, a nobleman sent to represent the Zephyros Empire in the Continental Congress. He is the one that found Julius after he lost his memories and became possessed by Mordred. Milgaus, voiced by Takehito Koyasu, a masked man working for the Zephyros Empire. He is capable of summoning a necromancer dragon, a resurrected dragon that's already rotting. He is later revealed to be Prince Julius, who was thought to have been executed many years ago, possessed by the spirit of the Dark Dragon King Mordred, who tries to gain control of the Dragwiz. Anaya/Shamara Kiltskaya, voiced by Asami Shimoda, an assassin and head of the Tantalos tribe who works for Milgaus and is very dedicated to him, but after being saved by Ash, she develops an interest in him. She is later revealed to be Evdoka's long-lost sister. Dragons, Navi, voiced by Yui Sakakibara. Navi is the overseer of the Dragon Workshop and has all the knowledge of past dragons. Her appearance is an older version of Eiko. She is later revealed to be the incarnation of the Dragwiz itself, a sort of draconic telepathic Akashic Records internet. At some point in the future, Eiko will absorb Navi, gaining access to the full knowledge, wisdom, and power of the Dragonar. By doing so, she will direct the future of the dragon race. Mordred, voiced by Takayuki Oda. Mordred was the dragon pal of Prince Julius Lautreamont. As he grew older, it eventually was discovered that Mordred had a second, malevolent aspect to his personality born from his ancestral memory as a descendant of the Dark Kingdom of Nihilania, and it was slowly taking him over. To that end, Mordred and the prince conspired to kill Mordred, hoping that it would also kill his evil self. Unfortunately, Mordred's evil self was able to escape the death of its body, and possess Julius. Julius was then banished for the crime of murdering his dragon, with no one realizing the truth, or the reasons behind his actions. He tried to possess Eiko in order to revive himself, but Na'vi resisted his attack. He was defeated and forcefully expelled by the new power of Ash and Eiko. His spirit flees and is last seen flying to the east. Nuada, a legendary dragon, he was resurrected by Milgaus to fight against Ash and his friends. According to his legend, he was the pal of a sick girl. Believing its master was about to die, Nuada cut off its astral flow, the pathway that allows a dragon to take astral, a magical energy required by all things to survive, but no longer produced by extremely magical races like dragons and elves, from its rider, with her, and left for the Willingham Mausoleum where it died alone, not realizing its master had recovered. Mother Dragon, voiced by Fumi Hirano, she is an unseen presence in the world. Despite being called the Mother Dragon, she claims that she is not actually the dragon's mother but merely a system which distributes dragons. The Mother Dragon is a large and powerful dragon. It is she who chooses who, and who will not, be breeders during the orphan rite. Unlike other dragons, the Mother Dragon is able to survive without a partner. People who have the ability to become breeders will be able to see her, while others who can't see her, won't have the chance to be breeders. She was created by a wise dragon in order to save their kind after an accident took away the magical races, such as dragons and elves, ability to produce astral, a magical energy all things produce and need to survive, bringing the dragon race to the brink of extinction. In recent times, the Mother Dragon realized she was dying. So she created a dragon with a human form to have a child with a human and save their race. Whether this is required to replace the Mother Dragon, or the child will be a dragon capable of producing astral, is unknown. Media, light novels. Dragonar Academy began as a light novel series written by Shiki Mizuchi with illustrations by Kohadoshi Shimesaba, published by Media Factory under their MF Bunko J imprint. The first volume was released in Japan on June 25, 2010, with a total of 16 volumes published as of June 25, 2014. Drama CD Drama was released by Media Factory on October 24, 2012. The drama is split into 2 episodes, Eiko the Dragon Girl, and The Streets of Anzarivan. The opening theme is Astral Flow by Haruka Shimozuki, and a short version of the song was featured as a bonus track. The full song was later featured in Yuta J, Media Factory's album commemorating MF Bunko J's 10th anniversary, released on August 29, 2012. Manga, a manga adaptation illustrated by Ran began serialization in the June 2011 issue of Monthly Comic Alive. The first bound volume was released by Media Factory on October 22, 2011, with a total of 4 volumes published under their Alive Comics imprint as of April 23, 2013. The manga is licensed in North America by 7 Seas Entertainment under the title Dragonar Academy. Anime, a television anime series premiered on April 5, 2014 on ATX and at later dates on Tokyo MX, MBS, TVA and BS11. The anime series is animated by C Station, directed by Shunsuke Tada with scripts written by Noboru Kimura. References. External links, official light novel website, official anime website, Dragonar Academy at Anime News Network's Encyclopedia, Dragonar Academy at the Internet Movie Database.